The air inside the San Francisco arena is heavy with expectation. It is March 18th, 1973, a Friday evening, and the Civic Auditorium, usually reserved for boxing matches, is filled with an unusual energy. There are no official fights scheduled, no tickets have been sold, and no formal event is taking place. Yet 250 people have gathered, drawn by rumors and whispers of a challenge that has been brewing for a month, a challenge that seems to defy logic itself. This is not a sanctioned bout. It is a test, a confrontation that will either become a legendary tale or fade into obscurity, forgotten by time. Muhammad Ali stands at the center of the boxing ring. He is the heavyweight champion of the world, a towering figure at 6'3", weighing 210 pounds of sculpted muscle. He is renowned for his speed and his ability to float like a butterfly, having defeated every challenger who has dared to step into the ring with him. He is the undisputed king, a monument to athletic perfection, with broad shoulders and a chest that has weathered countless blows. His presence is commanding, his physique a testament to years of dedication. Tonight, he has issued a shocking challenge. He has called out Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is a different kind of athlete. At 5'8" and 140 pounds, he is a martial arts master from Hong Kong, making a name for himself in Hollywood with his philosophical approach and breathtaking demonstrations. He is not a boxer. He holds no titles in the world of professional fighting, no Olympic medals, no championship belts. Yet he carries a reputation that precedes him, a reputation built on whispers of speed that seems to break the laws of physics, of strikes too fast for the human eye to see, of a mastery of combat that goes beyond the understanding of Western boxing. For a month, the martial arts world and the boxing community have been buzzing with anticipation. The genesis of this event was a casual conversation at a private party in Malibu where Ali was holding court. Someone mentioned Bruce Lee's claim that martial arts could defeat boxing. Ali, with the confidence of a man who had beaten the best, merely laughed. It was not a laugh of anger, but of supreme self-assurance. "Bring him to me," he declared. "Let him strike me. Let me see this kung fu magic everyone talks about. I will stand perfectly still, with no defense. Let him hit me with his best shot. Then we will see if kung fu is real or just a performance." It was classic Ali, the showman, the entertainer, creating a spectacle, but the challenge was taken seriously. The news spread through martial arts schools, Hollywood studios, and into newspapers, becoming a story that captivated the public. Bruce Lee heard about the challenge the next day. He was conducting a private training session at his school in Oakland when a student handed him a newspaper with the headline, "Ali to Bruce Lee, show me your best strike." Bruce read the article in silence, his expression unreadable. He did not react with anger or amusement. He simply placed the paper aside and said, "Fascinating." The negotiations that followed were intense. Ali's team wanted a public spectacle to prove boxing's superiority. Bruce's team was more cautious. This was not a real fight. It was a potential trap. If Bruce refused, he would be seen as afraid. If he accepted and failed, his entire reputation would be destroyed. But if he succeeded, he would achieve the impossible. Bruce Lee decided to accept the challenge. He contacted Ali's manager personally, his voice calm and measured. "I accept," he stated, "but this is not a fight. It is a demonstration, one strike and that is all." He stands still. "I strike once and we are done. No second attempts. One moment is all history requires." Ali's team agreed immediately. The conditions were set. A private event with no media coverage, no cameras, only witnesses from both the boxing and martial arts communities. The location would be the Civic Auditorium, a venue Ali often used for training. The date was set for March 18th. Now the evening has arrived, and the arena is filled with 250 people. The crowd is a mix of boxing trainers who have developed champions, martial arts grandmasters who have dedicated their lives to combat, sports reporters, Hollywood directors, and ordinary people who managed to secure an invitation. The atmosphere is electric, charged with anticipation. Conversations buzz with speculation. Half the crowd believes it is a publicity stunt that will end in humiliation for Bruce. The other half believes they are about to witness something revolutionary. In one corner, a group of boxers argue loudly. "There is no way a martial artist can touch Ali," one insists. He has fought killers, men who punch like sledgehammers. What is Bruce going to do? Dance around with his little tricks? In another section, martial arts practitioners defend their discipline with equal passion. Boxing is limited, a kung fu master explains. It uses only fists. Bruce understands the whole human body. He knows pressure points and nerve pathways that boxers don't even know exist. The debate rages, but it stops the moment Bruce Lee enters the arena. He walks through the crowd in simple black pants and a tank top, without a robe, entourage, or dramatic music. He moves with a fluid grace, completely relaxed yet alert. He steps into the ring. Compared to Ali, his body seems fragile. The size difference is stark. Ali has 70 pounds and 7 inches of height on him. It looks like a mismatch. But anyone who looks into Bruce's eyes sees something else. Absolute, unbreakable focus, the kind that comes from years of relentless training. Ali watches Bruce enter, a familiar smile spreading across his face. He begins his usual banter, gesturing towards Bruce and talking to the crowd. "Look at him," Ali announces. "He's so small I might step on him. Maybe I should close my eyes to make it fair." The crowd laughs. It is vintage Ali, the psychological warfare, the confidence that is almost arrogant but somehow charming. Bruce does not react. He simply stretches methodically, his movements resembling meditation more than a warm-up. A referee steps into the ring, a respected figure in both boxing and martial arts. He gathers the two men at the center. "This is a demonstration, not a fight," he states firmly. Ali will stand still with his hands down. Bruce Lee will attempt one strike to the body, one strike only, no follow-ups. Both men nod. "Mohammed, you cannot block, move, or defend. You must stand completely still." Ali nods, his smile unwavering. "No problem," he says confidently. "I've been hit by Sonny Liston and Joe Frazier. Let the little man try his magic punch." The referee turns to Bruce. "You have one attempt. Choose your target wisely." Bruce simply nods. The arena falls silent as Ali moves to the center. He plants his feet, spreads his arms wide, exposing his torso, his chest, ribs, and stomach, all completely unprotected. "Come on, Bruce," Ali calls out, tapping his solar plexus. "Right here. This is where all the martial arts masters say they can shut a man down. Show me." Bruce approaches slowly, stopping 3 feet in front of Ali. The two men lock eyes. Ali is still grinning, but there is a new curiosity in his expression. He has faced every type of fighter, but never anyone like Bruce Lee. Bruce's breathing is perfectly controlled. His body is relaxed, his shoulders down, his hands hanging naturally at his sides. He looks almost casual, but his eyes are locked on Ali's solar plexus with laser precision, not on Ali's face, but on the exact point where his strike will land. The crowd leans forward tense as Bruce's right hand moves. There is no wind-up, no telegraph, just pure explosive movement. His fist travels from his side to a point inches in front of Ali's solar plexus in what seems like an instant. The sound is not a thud, but a sharp crack, like a whip snapping. The strike connects with surgical accuracy directly at the solar plexus, the network of nerves that controls breathing. The force is surprising given the lack of visible preparation. Ali's body reacts immediately. His knees buckle, his arms drop, his mouth opens, but he cannot breathe. His diaphragm has spasmed, the nerves in his solar plexus overloaded. His body has stopped obeying his commands. He sinks to one knee, then both. The heavyweight champion of the world is on the canvas, brought down by a single strike from a man 70 pounds lighter. The arena is utterly silent. 250 people are frozen in disbelief, trying to process what they just witnessed. Muhammad Ali, a man who has never been knocked down by the hardest hitters, is on his knees, unable to breathe. Bruce Lee stands above him, not celebrating, not gloating, just standing, his expression calm and respectful. The referee rushes over, asking if Ali is injured. Ali nods weakly, slowly regaining his breath. He lifts his head and looks at Bruce, and for the first time in his professional career, he has no words. Bruce extends his hand in respect. Ali stares at it for a moment, then grasps it. Bruce helps him to his feet. Ali stands unsteady, shaking his head. "What did you do to me?" he whispers, his voice hoarse. Bruce's response is quiet. "I showed you what you asked to see. Martial arts is not about raw power. It is about precision, understanding the human body, striking not where you see strength, but where you find weakness. Strength becomes irrelevant if I don't target your strength, I target your vulnerability. Ali takes a deep breath. His pride is wounded more than his body. He looks at Bruce with new eyes, a man who has witnessed something he did not believe was real. He extends his glove and Bruce shakes it. Ali pulls him close. "Nobody will believe this happened," he says. "They will call us both liars." Bruce nods. "I know, but you will know the truth. That is enough." Ali steps back and in a stunning gesture raises Bruce's hand high in the air, acknowledging another true warrior. Out explodes, half are cheering, the others in confusion. Arguments break out instantly. What did they witness? Was it real? Did Ali allow himself to be beaten? Bruce Lee leaves the ring immediately, walking through the chaotic crowd and disappearing into the night. He does not give interviews or seek glory. Muhammad Ali stays longer, talking to trainers and journalists. He tells them what he will repeat for the rest of his life. "Bruce Lee struck me. I did not see it coming. I could not breathe. That man possesses something real." But the world will not fully believe it. The story will be told and retold, dismissed by mainstream media as rumor or myth. How can a man of 140 pounds drop the heavyweight champion with one strike? It defies all logic. Yet it was real. 250 witnesses saw it, and Ali felt it in every nerve of his body. In the days following, the boxing world reacts with skepticism. Sports magazines refuse to cover the story. Ali's team releases a statement claiming it was just a friendly sparring session. The martial arts community, however, explodes with validation. Schools across America begin advertising their connection to Bruce Lee's lineage. Bruce himself refuses all interviews. To his closest students, he explains the technique, the one-inch punch. It is not about distance, he tells them, but about total body mechanics and precise targeting. Most people punch with their arm, he explains. They generate power from the shoulder and elbow, but if you engage your entire body, transferring power from the ground through your legs, hips, and core, you can generate devastating force from any position. He continues, the solar plexus is not just a soft target, it is a command center. Strike it correctly and you disrupt the entire nervous system. Breathing stops, muscle control vanishes, and the body shuts down to protect itself. For the rest of his life, when asked who hit him the hardest, Muhammad Ali gives the expected answers publicly, George Foreman, Joe Frazier, but in private with trusted friends, he tells the complete truth. Bruce Lee, he admits, one punch. I did not see it coming. I will never forget how it felt. The demonstration changed both men. For Ali, it opened his mind to the reality that combat extends beyond boxing, that knowledge and precision can overcome physical size. For Bruce, it validated his life's work, his philosophy of Jeet Kune Do, which emphasizes efficiency and scientific understanding. The story fades from public consciousness, becoming a legend in martial arts mythology. Skeptics dismiss it, believers accept it. But the 250 people who were there know exactly what they witnessed. They saw the impossible made real. Decades later, after both men have passed, their followers continue to debate what happened. Was it real? Could it have happened as people claim? The debates persist, fueled by a lack of concrete evidence. But perhaps the truth lives in the memories of those who were there, in the knowledge shared between two warriors who tested themselves and discovered mutual respect. Perhaps the truth is simply that on that night in San Francisco, Bruce Lee and Muhammad Ali created a moment that transcended sports, proving that mastery comes in many forms. The legend does not need to be believed by everyone. It only needs to be true.